Who would not like to have something like this on your dining table?
Rage on that beat, going crazy.
Cauliflower gratin can be one of the interesting and delicious dish on your dining table when you execute it properly. Let me break down this really simple. We just have to prep the cauliflower and then blanch them and make the white sauce. Mix those two of them together and then bake in the oven. Even before you begin with the cauliflower, get a large pot or stove top on high heat. Season with generous amount of salt, and then you can begin to clean the cauliflower. First of all, take off the core, and then we can cut into medium pieces, medium cauliflower pieces. It doesn't matter you cut them into medium pieces or large pieces, but make sure they all are even sizes. That matters for even cooking. Once we are done prepping cauliflower, we're gonna give those cauliflower to a salt bath, because I find when I was working in the kitchen, especially when you work with cauliflower and broccoli, there are some worms you can find. So what we're gonna do to get rid of these things, we're gonna cover with completely water in a large, can be a pot or any other bowl, and then add a lot of salt into that. Leave it there for 5 minutes. Once that's done, we can wash it with another fresh water. Remove the salty water and then wash again with the fresh water. Then once the water boiling, we can blanch. Basically, we are not going to cook all the way through the cauliflower, because we're gonna bake it in the oven as well. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cook about 75% to 80%, which will achieve within 5 minutes. If you add your cauliflower into the boiling water, just get the timer on, cook for about 5 minutes only, no more than that. So even though the water is not boiling, still take it out. You will have it cooked about 75-80% within 5 minutes, I believe, if the water was boiling. That is very important. And then once that's done, the first step is done. Strain the cauliflower, keep it aside. We can move on to the white sauce. When you make white sauce, especially actually the white sauce is one of the 5 mother sauces in technical culinary, especially in French cuisine. And if you know how to execute white sauce properly, you can make a lot of sauces with white sauce. I mean, white sauce is one of the mother sauce. So with that, adding few ingredients here and there, we can make a lot of different variety of sauces. To begin white sauce, get a medium pot on high heat, medium heat, and then add some butter. Butter and flour has to be equal quantity. Don't worry, I will mention the recipe in the description box, but make sure if you add 50 gram butter, make sure the flour has to be 50 gram as well. So here I'm going to use 60 gram of butter and 60 gram of flour. Let the pot heat up, and then meanwhile you can scale the flour, 60 gram of flour. Once the butter has melted, add those flour into the pot, mix them well using a whisk. Cook for about 2 to 3 minutes, no more than that, and completely switch off the fire. And then we're gonna use milk, around 700 milliliter milk, and add around 100 gram of milk into the pot. Mix it well. You will eventually get something like very thick dough, but don't worry. Once that's done, at once put all the milk, all other 600 gram of milk. So what happens when you make, just don't switch on the fire yet, keep on mixing, then all the flour will be dissolved, and you will eventually see it is very runny, but then you can switch on the fire. So when you switch on the fire, you will see when it slowly start to boil, you will see it start to thicken up. Once that start to boil, you can stop there, which is already done. The white sauce is already done, so then you can season with salt and black pepper and some nutmeg. But black pepper, it can be depend on your liking, it can be left behind as well. It's entirely up to you because it's optional. I like some black pepper in my white sauce, so that's why I'm adding. And nutmeg, yes, it makes a difference. Trust me on this, because nutmeg itself, it doesn't have any flavors, but when you add into some other food, it has a lot of flavors. So it helps to enhance the flavors actually. So that is important. Grate some nutmeg. When sauce almost ready to go, almost at this stage, you can preheat the oven, which will take 5 to 10 minutes, and then it is perfect timing. You can bake immediately. So guys, don't forget to give it a taste. At the end, you will not be able to season. Especially those dishes that we finish up in the oven, for instance like lasagna, gratin like this. Those dishes we have to season the sauce properly. We cannot season at the end, so it is very, very important. Keep in your mind. And then grate as well as 100 gram of cheddar cheese. Some rich cheddar cheese makes a huge difference for the Mornay sauce. Especially when you add grated cheese into white sauce, it's not anymore white sauce, it's become Mornay sauce. So that's why I mentioned earlier, this is one of the mother sauce. So, and that's important. Once that's done, give it a taste. When you are happy with the taste, we got the blanched cauliflower on the side, and then the white sauce ready, and then get a big bowl, or can be a big pot as well, like I use here. So add this cauliflower into the pot, and then first add the half of the sauce, mix it well, and then you can judge if it is enough sauce or not. If not, add some more sauce, and then once that's done, transfer into a baking tray. Make sure the level up the surface. Once that's done, bake it in the oven around 200 Celsius or 400 Fahrenheit for about 30 to 35 minutes. In my case, I had to bake for 35 minutes because I was looking for the color, so I had to do it 35 minutes. But depend on your oven, keep on checking frequently, because don't leave it in the oven. After 20 minutes, just keep on checking. That's all about it. And crack some more black pepper over gratin if you enjoy black pepper like me. Also grate some parmesan cheese over the gratin, which will help to create extra crispy crust over the gratin, which is really good for the texture. So it will bring this gratin to another level. So definitely, if you have some parmesan cheese, grate over, it will help to create great crust over the gratin. Look at that, guys, look at that. I'm not gonna express by word, you can imagine. Just imagine how tasty this could be. This is looking super gorgeous, and I'm pretty sure this is damn delicious. I mean, seriously, look at this. This is looking really delicious. Who would not like to have something like this on your dining table? And try this recipe at home whenever you are free. Can be weekend, can be special occasion. Whenever you are free, try this recipe at home. Do let me know feedback and comments. Let me know how did it go, what did you think about the recipe, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you.